Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. My name is Kaylee and I'm an INFJ 9-wing 1. So it's a beautiful day out today, so I decided to sit on my porch. Hope that is not offensive to anyone. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about what each type gives up in order to receive or to be something else. So I got this video inspiration from Caliber U. So Caliber U is a website with the Enneagram, and there's an Enneagram test. I'll link it in the description box below. And if you get a chance, make sure you subscribe and check out my description box to see my website and my Instagram. All right, let's get into this. Type 1. What does type 1 give up in order to receive something else? So type 1 gives up being fun and having fun for being right and being correct and good. So type 1 friends, think about some times in your life where you've given up doing the fun thing for doing the right thing. Even when there might not necessarily be a right, it's just your perspective on what is and isn't right. That could be something like you're not going to do something enjoyable, something that you'd like to do, for something that you think needs to get done. So maybe you're doing the dishes instead of watching a movie with a family. Something like that. Type 2, they give up needs for love. This is really sad. They give up what they need. If you might need help, or as a type 2, you have times in your life where you need encouragement, but you might get in a vicious cycle of not asking for help or asking for people to meet your needs because you'll feel as though you'll be unlovable if you have needs. Well, everyone has needs, so it's better for you to be healthy and maybe even be a little bit needy than to be completely unhealthy and feel just completely drained and empty in life. Next we have type 3, and that's I gave up true rest to pursue success. My husband's a 3, and I will tell you, sometimes it looks like he's resting, sometimes it seems like he's taking a break, but then you pay attention and the mind is just still going. So 3s, part of success is being in a position in life where you can handle success. Also, can you really even enjoy your success if you are completely drained by the time you've reached your goal? Maybe you can't. So this is coming from a type 9, but 3s, it's okay to take a chill pill and relax a little bit. The rest of us like to relax, and sometimes that's how we bond with one another. You might notice that you're just missing a lot of rest. Type 4s give up relating to others in order to be unique and stand out. So as a 4, you might be thinking about this and thinking, well, I'm being authentic to myself, so I'm not missing out on anything here, I'm not losing here. Well, as a 9, I can say relating to others is very important. People like to know that you are for them and that you can agree with them. Okay, 4s, if you can never have anything in common with anyone, then it's going to be really hard to feel like you belong, or it's going to be really hard for other people to accept you. So yes, it's good to stand out, it's good to be unique, but it's not good to be alone, and it's not good to feel alone. And I think 4s can really feel alone in a crowded room. There's all these people that they can spend time with and really get to know, but if you can't relate, or at least have the appearance of relatability, it might be awkward and it might be difficult with new people, because it might feel like you're against them or like you have to one-up them all the time. This is not always the case, but I know with some 4s it can be a problem that they have to deal with. Okay, type 5s. I literally had tears in my eyes as I was reading this, because I know some type 5s and I really care about some type 5s, and this one just, I don't know, really stuck out to me. And that is type 5s. I gave up asking to be a part of others' lives so that I could build my own world, one in which I matter. that makes me so sad. So, fives, you are valuable for so many reasons other than just your information. People care about other people. You know, I don't want to say in your life there's more people that care about you than you even know, even though that's probably true. But just people in general care about other people. And when you are a part of someone's life, the more you're a part of someone's life, the more ingrained you are with other people, the more you will matter in other people's lives. So just by existing, just by being around, hanging around, being somebody that other people bump into and see, most people would say they just automatically care about you. I don't know, this one just really pulls on my heartstrings and makes me feel really sad, but yeah, fives, people probably care about you a whole lot more than you know, and probably a whole lot more than they're able to express. Type 6, I gave up trust in order to feel secure. I guess with this I have a question for sixes. Do you feel secure? I don't know. A lot of type 6s I know will be very, very sparing with who and what they trust. Birds. But a lot of sixes will be very sparing with who they'll trust and what information they're willing to trust people with. And even when they are very sparing, a lot of sixes I know still don't feel secure. So if you are type 6, what does assurance look like? When do you really feel secure? What would that look like? What would have to happen in order for you to feel completely secure? It may be possible, but it might not. And I don't want to say that in a very depressing down kind of way, but more in a, it's okay if you will never feel secure, then you don't ever have to keep chasing this feeling of security. You might be able to find something like it, like faith or hope, something that you might need to be your cornerstone, something that you need to keep you secure in all things, even though you don't feel secure in maybe relationships or friendships. You know one thing for sure. Okay, type 7. So this one I would probably say is the least accurate with the counter 7s, but is still accurate. Okay, and that would be I gave up balance so I could chase my next adventure. I think a lot of 7 wing 8s are going to experience this a lot more. Who needs a reliable job or a stable learning environment or a reliable hobby, something like that? Who needs that? If I do that, then I'm sacrificing all these huge adventures. But you know, just like all of these types, all of these different things that we're willing to give up in order to receive something else, everything you say yes to, you're saying no to everything else. I think 7s might be the most aware of this. But if you're saying yes to this grand adventure, you're saying no to balance and stability and the things that a lot of people really enjoy in life. So, of course, this is up to you whether you want to work on it or not, but a lot of times if you can find some type of stability, some type of balance, some type of harmony in your life, a routine, that can be huge for you and your mental well-being, feeling like you can actually achieve something in life, feeling like you have drive and purpose. It's not just kind of this aimless big energy. So if you're giving up stability and routine and habits, you might be missing out on some things that you actually would really enjoy. Okay, type 8. Type 8 is very similar to type 5 in that it broke my heart. So type 8, I gave up my feelings in order to never be hurt or defeated. Yeah, this is really deep. This is something that shapes the whole life of an 8, is not being taken advantage of or betrayed or defeated or hurt. And you know, 8s are very sensitive people. I hope you don't try to, you know, beat me up because I said that, but 8s are usually very sensitive people. They're very aware of kind of this manipulation and people that might disappoint them. And so if you don't feel attached to something, then it can't really let you down. And if you don't feel happy and excited about something, then it's not going to just crush you when it doesn't work out. And so I know 8s, you like intensity, you like feeling these really strong emotions, which is great and I really admire. There's a whole world between 0 and 100, and somewhere in there you might have some type of an emotion that you've experienced if you let yourself. And negative emotions are not pleasant, but they are normal. They are healthy. Okay, so I don't think me talking about this for 30 seconds is really going to change your whole worldview, and you're gonna rapidly, quickly change to experiencing all of these negative, soft, fluffy emotions. But to be aware that you may be sacrificing some emotions that can help you in life not because you don't feel them, but because you don't want to feel weak and vulnerable. Okay, and last is type 9. So type 9, obviously I can identify with this because I am a 9, and that is I gave up my position so that I don't cause conflict. It wasn't even until a while ago that I kind of realized when somebody does something against me or does something that really bothers me, I want to have compassion for them, and I don't want to, have a big ordeal because of it, big rift in the relationship because of it. So I will advocate on behalf of the person and the action that they did that I didn't appreciate. Well, they're advocating from their position and I'm advocating from their position. There is no longer anyone defending my position, what I care about, my thoughts and feelings. So this is something that you might be experiencing as a 9. Not just like, well, what do you think about this or that? And then somebody says they like blue and you like red, but you say you like blue too because blue's fine. But also just like, somebody might take advantage of you, or they might be condescending and belittling to you, and you say, well, they're only saying that because this, that, and the other. They probably just didn't understand that, Then you don't say to the person, hey, I don't appreciate when you are belittling and condescending. I'm not sure if you're doing it intentionally, but it's very hurtful to me, blah, 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 So if you aren't, defending yourself and you aren't advocating for yourself, then maybe the 2s are, but no one else is. And even if they are, they don't have the responsibility to. You have a responsibility to advocate for yourself and stick up for yourself and take care of yourself. No one else needs to take care of you. You need to be able to take care of yourself, and that is part of it, is being responsible for the truth and what's going on. You can't just assume that people didn't mean it like that. Maybe they did mean it like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and I'll link the website Caliber U in the description box below. I just saw this list and I really wanted to share it with you guys, so I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye.